was so interesting. And I always think about how men, just in general, being the only single queen on the panel today representing. But I think about how what I've noticed is that, men, it takes a little longer to mature, right? It just, from a early age, we are taught to we are raised by our mothers in a way that's like they are preparing us, go wash the dishes, go do this. And boys generally get to play. They get to play for a very long time while we're being raised and to be independent women that can take of our care of ourselves, and we're responsible and all the things. So by the age of 25 or 20, it's like, yeah, I could get married. And the boys are just like, I want to play. So I think I see that even, as a 40-year-old woman, I see that men still be like, just have a little bit of immaturity. And so I think that, would you all say that maybe marriage is something, is there an age, Serena, I'm asking, would you have gotten married later? But if you had it to do again, knowing what you know 30 years later, would you have been with the same person but gotten married a little later?
And I'd encourage anybody to get to know who you are. I've gone through, ups and downs, and I've become a mother, and I've, figured out what I want to do professionally. So all of those things were shaping me, and some of those things, I looking back, I do wish I had taken a little bit more time to do those things prior to bringing and putting somebody else on that roller coaster with me, so that by the time we actually got together, it would have been more of a smooth ride, more so than this roller coaster that I feel like we have been on.
So I think there's pros and cons to both, right?
Okay.
I think if you want to have a family and you want children, I think that considering getting married younger is necessary. And I think that for me personally, me getting married later was the best thing I could have done, but I didn't know that in the moment.